People work hard every single day. They study for years, get degrees, find jobs, earn salaries. Yet they struggle with money their entire life. This book explains why that happens. The truth is not that people don't earn enough. The truth is that most people were never taught how money actually works. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is not a book about getting rich quickly. It is a story about two fathers, two ways of thinking, and two very different financial lives. The author grew up with two father figures. One was his real father, highly educated, intelligent, working for the government. He is called Poor Dad. The other was his friend's father, not highly educated, but a businessman. He is called Rich Dad. Both fathers worked hard. Both loved their families. Both wanted success. But their advice about money was completely opposite. Poor Dad believed education was the key. He said, study well, get good grades, find a safe job. Rich Dad believed financial education was the key. He said, learn how money works, and make money work for you. This difference in thinking changed the author's life. As a young boy, the author wanted to learn about money. Rich Dad agreed to teach him and gave him a job. But the pay was very low. After some time, the author became frustrated. He felt angry and said he was being treated unfairly. Rich Dad smiled. That was the lesson. Most people work only for money. They depend on salary to survive. Fear of not having money forces them to work harder. Rich Dad wanted to teach something deeper. If you work only for money, money controls you. But if you learn first, money will follow later. According to the book, most people live their entire life controlled by two emotions: fear and greed. Fear of not paying bills. Fear of losing a job. Fear of not having enough money. Greed comes when money increases. When salary goes up, expenses go up. Bigger house. Better car. More lifestyle. This cycle never ends. Rich Dad teaches that once you control your emotions, you can control money. The education system teaches people to become employees. It teaches how to work hard, not how to be financially free. Employees earn money, pay taxes first, and live on what remains. Business owners and investors earn money, invest and spend first, and pay taxes later. This is legal. But most people never learn it. That is why it is not about how much money you earn. It is about how much money you keep. The most important concept in this book is the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Many people think their house is an asset. But if it takes money from you every month, it is a liability. Salary is not an asset. A car bought on loan is not an asset. Rental income is an asset. A business that generates cash flow is an asset. Investments that pay you regularly are assets. The rich focus on buying assets. The poor and middle class focus on buying liabilities and calling them assets. That is the core difference. Many highly educated people struggle financially. Doctors, engineers, professionals earn well, but still live paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because they increase expenses with income. They do not build assets. They depend only on salary. Financial problems are not solved by academic intelligence. They are solved by financial intelligence. Rich Dad teaches to mind your own business. Your job is not your business. Your job pays bills. Your business builds wealth. Even if you are an employee, you should slowly build assets on the side. That is how financial freedom begins. The book also explains how the rich use corporations. Corporations protect wealth and reduce taxes legally. Employees work, get taxed, and struggle. Business owners understand the rules and use them. The biggest reason people do not take action is fear. Fear of losing money. Fear of failure. Fear of looking foolish. The fear of losing is stronger than the desire to win. The rich feel fear too, but they act anyway. If you have no money, the book clearly says, do not quit your job. First, build knowledge. Learn financial skills. Understand numbers. Start small. Your first investment is not stocks or real estate. Your first investment is financial education. This book does not promise luxury. It promises control. Control over money. Control over time. Control over life. The difference between rich and poor is not income. It is mindset.